Hello and welcome to what I believe to be episode 13 or 14 of the Let's Play. I'm not quite sure which one because I have too much stuff backlogged. So anyway, we finished Old World Blues. So let us go back to the Overworld. And we do have the improved transportal ponder mod, so we can actually bring our companions back with us. And I've installed the No Faction Armors mod and the... Let me think here. No Faction Armors and the Mail Order Catalogs mod. And I also figured out how to get the silencer for Christine's silencer rifle. Weapon Mods Expanded removes the silencer from it, and you have to buy the silencer to put it back on. But once we do that, it'll be just like the vanilla one, and then we can also add the other mods to make it even better. Alright, so if I am not mistaken, let's look back what it was here. I think it was 164 was the sniper rifle scope, or suppressor. Yep, 164. I think we have to go to Goodsprings to order stuff, or Novak. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we might start King of the Ring, because it takes about 3 days for stuff to get there, depending. And then we'll also go get Veronica back, since that's going to be useful for King of the Ring, or so I hope. I've never played King of the Ring, so this will be a first for me. Let's get out a different gun that's a little more practical. Thanks, frozen screen there. I'll probably have to drop some of this stuff here. Here we go. Mail order catalogs. It's kind of pricey, but worth it. Alright, let's go get Veronica back from the 188 trading post. Yeah, Russell's still pink there.
Hey, what's up? Let's go make trouble.
Alright. Let's see if she actually follows us real quick. Okay, there we go. Making sure she's actually following us. Because this notoriously buggy game may not always make you get the thing that you want. Okay, this will be interesting. I have my mic set up differently. After I'm finished recording this episode, I guess we'll get to find out what's good. Ooh, I need to repair that. And I can remove this because this doesn't really do very much. Oh yeah, I like how the when you're walking down here, occasionally fly up in the air if you sprint. Bad guys where?
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Whatever. I'll leave them to do whatever it is they're doing there.
Hi. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
No, he's not. There's a quest related to that guy's prices, which I will do eventually. It's gonna be weird going back and doing some of the early quests late in the game because it'll be really, really easy. Whenever they're supposed to be not really, really easy. Probably be able to skip a lot of stuff with skill checks. Okay. Oh, I guess it was outside or free side, that's why we had to go around there. It would have been nice if it had told us that. Is this where we need to go? Does not appear so. Thank you. I love how fast this game runs. Probably getting a new GPU at the end of the summer, which will probably be before the end of this Let's Play. Since it's probably going to be well over 100 episodes. Damn it. There we go. Let's get a weapon that doesn't use such expensive ammunition.
Trouble. Come on.
Thank you. Productive commentary, I guess I should provide. What do normal people talk about? I can never figure that out. Or the weather? It rained here earlier today, which is not the day this is going to be uploaded, so... yeah. That's exciting. Not really the right word. This is an oddly empty area here. Well, this will be interesting. I've never played this mod. This is another one by some guy, the creator of New Vegas Bounties. Guy looks pretty mean there.
I'm glad mean son of a bitch is on our side.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, voice acting's not that bad.
What the fuck do you think? Caps, dummy? Everything is about Caps. Reno is bloated with fighters, trainers, and managers. But it's wide open here. I asked the promoter, what's the fight game like in Vegas? He says, fight game? What fucking fight game? I smelled an opportunity, so here I am. Frankly, I'm a little sad that this shithole is all the boxing in town. But it's better than nothing. I mean, for shit's sake, it's Vegas. They should have a ring at every casino. All I see is mimes and oversexed wise guys. It's a disgrace.
I guess I'll sign up for a fight. Well,
Not really. First thing I did when I got in town was go to the Thor. That was a fucking mistake. That little ginger slut running the place tells me they pit critters against each other. Sometimes people. It was only then that I realized just how bad things were here. Consider this place an initial step in righting things around here. Vegas won't play second fiddle to Reno. Not if I can help it.
this does seem like an odd place, because it's kind of out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Because property rights are fuck all around here. That's why. Say I pay off the Kings. Open up someplace in Freeside. Everything starts out great. 1 week later, somebody's crawling up my ass, whining. Trust me, I know how these things work. It's better to pick an odd place that you know is yours. Tunney keeps the fiends out, so it works.
Alright, I'd like to sign up for a fight, I guess.
You wanna fight in my ring? One look, I could tell you weren't a fighter. You know what you are? You're a tomato. What makes you think you're good enough to step on my canvas and trade shots with a professional?
Ah, cool, I got the perk lets me do stuff.
Okay. You've got a little ability. That's good. It will take more than that to make it in this business. You understand? Before I put you in the ring, we need to work on your image.
You need a name.
You need a name.
I do need a
Something
name.
that makes you stand out.
Asus Lampstring.
Okay, I got it. From here on out, you're the kid. It's youthful. Makes you seem like a perpetual underdog. People always like that bullshit.
I'm like 40. Or something around there.
Whenever you want. Just get your mind right and come see me when you're ready.
And my AC's kicking on. Until, like, literally an hour ago, it was not making the vibrating sound, but now it is again. It was, like, not doing it for, like, a week. Gotta warm up over here. Alright, I'm ready now. I guess...
What the fuck do you... Okay. It's gonna be tomato versus tomato in this bout. It's more like a fucking handicap convention with this matchup. You're fighting Porcelain Johnny, whose name is not ironic. He's a fucking weakling. If you can't beat him, you're lower than a tomato. Since this is your first fight, I need to explain some things.
Curious.
Whatever you might have heard or read about boxing, I have my own rules here. You enter the ring, and you start fighting. Your opponent gets knocked out, you win. If you start getting your ass beat, I'll throw in the towel. It's unusual, but fatalities can happen. You must protect yourself at all times. Let me repeat that. Protect yourself.
Gotta use
at
protection.
all times. Good to go.
Alright.
Keep your chin down and your guard up. Good luck.
Oh boy. I like the name brand's boxing outfit there. Oh, well, what the fuck? That's not right at all. I like the dialogue.
Hey! Come on!
I win! Yay! The ref looks like he doesn't care what's going on here. Better companions don't like comment on DLC stuff. That'd be nice. Nice. Nothing in these lockers, I guess. Can't walk through these curtains, I assume. Well, whatever. Wait, what is that we have in our throwing slot? That's throwing knife. I like that back, please. No?
What the fuck do you want? So you beat Johnny.
Yay!
Congratulations. You've graduated from tomato to bum. Come see me when you want to fight again, bum.
I'd like to fight again.
What is it?
That paid for what? That sniper rifle suppressor was about 2,000 caps. That's gonna be like 50 caps is like, let's think here. 1/40th of that, about.
You're moving up from losers to has-beens now. Your opponent is old Roy Palmer, who was a decent fighter back in his prime.
Alright.
Old bastard couldn't keep his wick dry, so now he's paying child support for a
Nice.
dozen different kids. Retirement is out of the question.
They have
for him.
child support in the
He
apocalypse?
knows a
I'm
few
surprised.
tricks, but nothing that should slow you down. Ready?
I'm ready.
Keep your chin down and your guard up. Good luck.
I'm ready. I like they're sponsored by things there.
This will be a fight to the finish. In the Northwest Quirk, we have a rising star in the New Vegas boxing scene. The King.
I've won literally one fight against like the weakest dude. What direction is he attacking in? I'm sorry? Man, it does a lot of damage. Aw, man. Guess I gotta get more HP or something. I wonder if I could take chems before the fight.
What is it? Sweet Christ, that old fucker was...
Alright, let's try one more time, I guess. Well, never mind. I say let's come back to this when we're higher level. Because this seems like it might actually be pretty tricky. Let's do more New Vegas bounties. Obviously, can't try looking there. Fisk's bunker is later in New Vegas bounties, I'm pretty sure. Sometime in New Vegas bounties too. I only have 12 gauge regular rounds. When we get to the part where we do the boomers, we can get the frag 12 rounds because the plans for those are hidden in a hangar, and that's one of the mods I've got. Oh boy. Oh, that's not a big deal. Come on.
Gotcha.
There we go. Is this sneak attack critical? I didn't think we would it be. Just regular critical, I guess. I can't remember if we took finesse or not. Let's quick save again before we die, which is likely to happen. We don't run into any death claws in the way. Okay, I asked I ought to provide entertaining commentary since that's what I have been told I should be doing in these empty spaces. So what are fun stories? I'm trying to think of things I could talk about that won't be that the average viewer would actually be interested in, because they have a lot of weird and obscure hobbies. Nobody's going to be really interested in me if I talk about them. I guess I could talk about Fallout 4, since if you like Fallout New Vegas, you probably at least know about it. Let's quick save again before we die. So, what's my opinion on Fallout 4? It's a good game. It's not a good Fallout game. It is very fun. I put many hours into it, but it is not a good Fallout game at all. The atmosphere is mostly there, but the story and RPG elements are very much not there. Exactly what I thought was going to happen happened, which was, as soon as they said the main character would be voiced, I knew it was done as far as RPG stuff goes. Because one of the number one things in RPG is very rarely does a voiced main character sound the way you'd want your character in that situation to sound. Because if it's only text, then you can kind of imagine them that say it a little different, or they say it a certain way. And, like, I don't even think the voice changes at all, so you're always like generic white man. And, like, what if I'm a bad father? What if I don't care about Sean? What then? I don't have an option to not care about Sean. Like, every single fucking dialogue option is Sean. Where's Sean? And, like, whenever you go... And, like, almost all the dialogue options lead to the same thing, too. Which is kind of frustrating. But anyway. It's a nice sandbox, though. It's a great sandbox game if you're doing, like, the settlement stuff and, like, the crafting. Great for that. Great for, like, just grinding out side quests. Because, you know, I think I haven't played it in a good little while. I think they removed the whole Preston Garvey thing, so there's no longer really the, I've got something different for you this time. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I think they kind of got rid of that, which is kind of sad. The meme's not a meme anymore. Hey, that's the guy we need. Come on. Come on. Come on. Quick save, please. No? Yeah. Excellent. My ear itches here. I gotta adjust my headphones. So yeah, I like Fallout New Vegas more, but Fallout 4 as a game is definitely the better thing. Where does his body go? I guess it's over here. Yeah. Brotherhood of S. Teal Safe House. Nice. Requires key. Ah. No value. Let us return to Randall and Associates. So it's about 30 minutes into the episode. Probably ended around 40 or whatever a good stopping point is. Is once we hit 40, whatever point is the stopping point. And I'll probably record another episode after that, and I'll probably go eat a snack, and I'll probably go to sleep. That's my schedule. So I guess I'm going to college very soon, as in like in a month. I live on my own. It's very exciting. Sweet banner.
Is the convoy attacker dead?
Yes.
Good. Here's your reward. Don't spend it all in one place.
Thank
Come
you.
back when you're ready for the next job.
I am ready for the next job.
You ready for another job?
Absolutely. Collect fingers.
What are you, some kind of psychopath?
I mean, we do that for 3
Look,
card bounty.
We collect fingers because it's a quick and efficient way to provide proof of death. I'm not building some crazy finger necklace or anything. I learned it from a man I encountered in my younger days. He found me after Marco had cut me to shreds since he was on that bastard's trail. His name was Marshall Cooper, and he was the bravest lawman and bounty hunter I ever encountered. I saw him kill 3 raiders single-handedly
Neat.
with a fucking fork. I wouldn't believe that shit if I hadn't watched him do it. I don't know much about him, except he came from Virginia or Maryland somewhere. He was some kind of high-ranking regulator. Anyway, he saved my life several times, and he taught me everything I know. We parted ways years ago. He had unfinished business back east. After that, I came out west, looking to join up with the first crew that would hire me.
I just
Anyway,
realized the
that's
ear
enough
textures
fucking
look
story time
terrible.
with Uncle Stephen. Are you ready to work or not?
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. Our client is offering 1,000 caps for this next target, and after hearing about her misdeeds,
Gotta skip
I
my
understand
chair.
why. The bounty is on a fiend named Eileen. She's a vicious twat with a reputation for castrating male victims and
Twat
consuming
is
their
not the correct
flesh.
pronunciation.
Suffice to say, her activities are detrimental to troop morale. The payout is big on this one.
That's an
so
American
bury that
pronunciation.
sick bitch and head back.
I don't know whoever decided that was supposed to be pronounced that way, but I hated that person. It just doesn't sound right. Oh, fiends. Hooray. Well, let's go check and see if our deals have been delivered here. I doubt it, but you know, you never know. Could always wait, but that's boring. Supposedly there's a suppressor hidden somewhere in Big Mountain. Yeah, man. Guess not. Yes, I would like to travel to the El Rey Motel. So, yeah, living on my own is pretty nice. I've eaten pizza rolls for dinner for 2 days in a row now. I should definitely eat more food, but I have to pay for it all, so I don't. Unless I can, like, go over to my parents' house and eat, and I eat as much as I can. Take leftovers, of course. Yeah. I'm terrible at spending my money correctly. Like, I just bought a $100 soldering iron. Because, you know, obviously a more important thing than feeding myself. Oh. Ow. I want to get a silenter gun than the one I've got. Silenter? More silent? I don't think silenter's the word. Oh man, I need more ammo. Quick save. Thanks, Fats. Too bad this gun has no range. So, one thing you may be asking yourself is, why don't I have more quest mods? The reason that is many of the ones I have tried have been horrifically buggy. To the point where you basically have to use console commands to complete them. Beyond Boulder Dome was very good, but it also required me to TCL around everywhere in certain parts of the game. And also some of the quest markers were totally broken. And I also had to restart my computer at one point because it wouldn't load in the enemies I was supposed to fight at one part of the quest. There we go, sneak attack. Alright. I have gained karma, of course. I love this frame rate. Incredible. Come on. No, that's not gonna work at all. Ah! Thank you. Well.
For the Brotherhood.
Thank you. Oh, nice. Tower Silence 22. Stand Mark 2. Quick save! I'm sorry for save whoring, especially when it drops my frame rate like this. I'm not sure what it is that's causing that. So it doesn't happen inside. It's basically opening any menu for that matter. Maybe it's Windows 10. Maybe that's it. Windows 10 is more trouble than it's worth, honestly. Aw, man. How could this happen to me? Please. Come on, man. I don't trust those hitboxes to let me actually shoot through them. Really? Whatever. Is this really what you want? For the Brotherhood. This is about where I failed in my hardcore Let's Play. Kinda got stuck here, getting perpetually killed by fiends. Alright, I saw a note that said, thanks. Nice. Oh, Marco. That was the guy Randall was talking about. Apparently I missed something. Because they didn't explain who Marco was. And you just mentioned him as if I already knew who he was. Mod writing for you. But, you know, it's probably an earlier dialogue option that I missed. Alright.
Did you kill Eileen?
I did indeed.
Good. I think every member of the male species is sleeping a little easier with that bitch dead.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a good stopping point since it's past 40 minutes. I guess I will just see you in the next episode.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly
What the
face.
fuck?
I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... ah, screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight.
Alright. I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. You're a dangerous sort, I get that. But I have some information I think you'll find useful which made me follow you for a spell. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do.
I have
and
not picked
happened to
up any of
observe you
those
picking
blue
up one
star
of those
caps
blue
as
star
far as I
caps.
know.
You didn't show any reaction to it, so I had to make sure of your disposition. There's a lot of jumpy folks out there that'll shoot a man as soon as talk to him. Now that we're conversing, though, I can tell you what I know about those caps. There's
Alright.
an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla Stars. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was,
God damn it,
valuable,
AC.
and that's enough to get people motivated.
Well,
All over the place. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now. But somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places.
alright. Festus
Nope.
is the robot guy at the Sunset Sarsaparilla plant. Okay, now we will end it. And I will see you next episode.
Hey there.